I was working in special education at an elementary school, and I had worked there for a year. Prior to that, I had worked in corporate America for 12 years, and I enjoyed it. However, I needed to make a difference. The fact that it's an apprenticeship-based program just really spoke to me, and I could actually work in the mornings, go to school in the afternoons, and then I have 2 children, so be able to be with them in the afternoon or in the evenings was really worked well for my schedule. And my kids were old enough also to be able to go back to school and get my degree. And I fell in love with special education, so I knew this was meant to be. When I was really little, I wanted to be a teacher. I used to play school all the time like most kids do. And then I went into wanting to do adolescent psychology, and then I went into thinking about occupational and physical therapy. And this combines everything in one. It's everything I've ever wanted to do and didn't know it. And so it's just absolutely fabulous for me. And I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be now. For the program that I was in, got up, went to work in the morning. I worked 3 to 4 hours in the morning, and then I'd come to classes here at the Lowry campus, and we'd eat lunch and everything in the classroom. And the classrooms are small, so you can eat lunch, you can participate in class, just a very intimate atmosphere, very personal. And so I'd go to classes from 1 to 4, and then I would go home and I'd fix dinner for my kids, and we'd do homework together. And then they'd go to bed, I'd finish up some homework, and then I'd hit the sack. So very busy days, but also I didn't feel like I was cheating my own kids out of time because of how this program was set up, to where I could do school in the afternoon, and I also was able to work in the mornings. So it was a little bit of a financial stress, but not so much that I had to give up my whole career to go to school and then start back over with building a career from the get-go. So you build your career as you go. So it's very nice. I love the 5-week program because you can focus on a class, or we had 3 classes going at one time. We had 2 5-week classes and then a 15-week class. And so you could really hone in on the projects and whatnot within that class and really focus on any projects, any group work, homework, all of everything in one. Really learn what you needed to learn within that 5 weeks. It was very hectic. You didn't want to miss a single day because there's a lot taught in one class. But I enjoy that pace. So it's definitely, if you want to learn, you need to be in this program because you will learn. And if you're dedicated, this is the program for you. So I really, really like the block schedule. As I was learning, I was going the next day and applying exactly what I was learning and getting paid for it. So you get paid on a regular basis, just as if you were working, and you are working. So it's the whatever wage you would make as a TA outside of this program. You're making that wage in the mornings when you're working. And I know they also have night classes as well. So if it works better that you work a full day and get paid 40 hours a week or whatever that looks like, whatever works best for your schedule, you don't have to completely cut out your personal finances in order to do this program. You are applying what you learn every single day. So it's not just sit in a classroom and learn something that may happen someday. It is, you sit in the classroom, you learn it, and then you go and you figure out what works best for you and what works best for each student. It's very individualized. So not only are you learning what works best for each of your students, you're learning about your professors and they're learning about you as well. So it's personalized full circle to where you're learning how you want to teach, what you want to teach, and how that goes along with the state standards, the whole kit and caboodle, and then you're applying it. So it's really integrated deep instead of just a this may happen someday type of thing. I'm super excited because I feel like I have 12 years prior to this of experience that I can bring into an educational setting, and I can build off of. I was an analyst during those years, and this is an analyst job. You really get in and analyze each individual student. And so I can bring that into an educational setting, and I was able to bring that into the classrooms also within this program and learn from others and also bring my expertise as well. And so I feel good about bringing that into my daily routine whenever I do get my final job, and also being able to integrate what I've learned and actually done throughout this program into the classroom. I feel like I'll be successful, and this program's definitely set me up for that.